Just have a show of hands. Who likes numbers? Okay, we all do, yeah. Who doesn't like numbers? Okay. Right, well hopefully what this book focuses on numbers in a simple context. So it's very simple and easy to understand, plain English. So hopefully by the end of it you'll love numbers, and particularly the numbers in your business. I love numbers, as I mentioned, I love numbers, and for me, positive numbers with lots of zeros on the end are probably the best numbers you can ask for. So just show of hands, who likes those sort of numbers? So you've converted some of you already, which is good. So you're work on the rest of it. So yeah, what I'd like to do is just to run you through an activity that's in the book, in the first few pages of the book, just to have emphasised the message. And let's just say there's a business and they have 10 customers, and each of those customers spends £10, and they do it 10 times per year. So what we have is, if we times those together, we have a business that generates sales of £1,000. So obviously just keeping the numbers simple. Now, if we imagine that this was your business, and we get you to improve, let's say, your number of customers by, let's say, 10%. You do some sales and marketing, and you're able to improve your customers by 10%, so you get an extra one customer. So what happens now is that you have 11 customers spending £10 10 times a year. So we end up with an increase, sales amount of £100, so we actually have a 10% increase in sales. So let's say, for example, now instead you decide to focus on increasing the amount they spend. So we have 10 customers spending £11, and that's 10 times a year. So guess what? Again, it's £1,100, which a 10% increase here is also a 10% increase here. And then, just to complete the picture, you focus on the number of times they buy. So they buy 11 times, so we have 10% increase again here. So it's pretty basic, pretty simple to understand, but improve any one single growth driver, that you're going to have the same output in terms of the improvement. So we've improved by 10%, and we're going to have an output improvement by 10%. So let's take it up a gear. If we said that we're going to improve all three growth drivers by 10% at the same time, then again just shout out what the value in sales would be, and in percentage terms what that amount would be, the increase.
Anybody want 1,300?
1,300. Okay, so that's 30% increase. Anybody else? Okay, well, let's stick with that. So, well, this is the point I want to.
Should be 33%.
Yeah, exactly. You got there in the end. So you got there in the end. So 11 times 11 times 11 is actually 1,331. So it's 33.1% increase. And is anybody confused with that? Is that okay? Fantastic, brilliant. So the difference, so the original thought was it being 30%. This 3.1% difference is a result of synergy. So have we all heard of synergy? So it's normally expressed, isn't it, as 2 plus 2 equals 5, where the whole, or the result, is greater than the sum of the parts. So normally it would be 4. It's worked out because there's some synergy here. But what actually happens with these growth drivers is that they work on each other. Because you've increased them all at the same time, they work on each other, and that is the extra increase in sales and profit. We're assuming this business is profitable as well, obviously, that you will get from implementing things at the same time. So there's 7 growth drivers in the book. So imagine what that increase would be on 7 growth drivers, and then put your numbers. So we've got simple numbers here. Put your numbers into this and see what extra synergy percentage you can get without, including all of these extra increases here. So the point I just wanted to make is that synergy, it is there and it does work, but small improvements in lots of areas is better than one big improvement in one area. So yeah, hopefully you find that insightful and helpful, and it's in the book as well, so if you wanted to read through it again, you can get the answer right as well when you fill it in. So thank you for that.